Hi and welcome to Scholars Tutorial. And I'm Jay, and in this video we'll be talking about subject teachers. Dayo is the owner of the account that is logged in, and he happens to be a teacher. And we're going to use his portfolio as the HOD of science to actually create subject teacher of the different teachers that are in these departments. Now we have that we can use this particular dashboard on the homepage of the HOD to actually create subject teacher. We're going to be creating. Remember that this is going to be for subject teacher for 2014-2015 third term. And the HOD of science he is made is the HOD of science for 2014-2015 third term. Now the subject teacher we'll be making reference to now, we can create using this create subject teacher. When we click on it, we will have an interface whereby we can select the subject. These are the subjects that the subject that are under the science department. Now we select one of the subjects, we select the particular term and the person is supposed to teach. Let's say it's teaching SS2B, then we select the particular teacher that is supposed to teach that. This person teaches mathematics also, that is mathematics and agric is what also hope teaches them. We can save that. It means that this particular class will now be this mathematics for SS2B will now be taught by also hope. Now we can actually decide to select create by selecting subjects, and we can for this one we just selected mathematics. The mathematics will be selected, and we can then choose a term arm, and if you look at it, mathematics has been pre-selected. You can then choose a term arm, and the teacher that is going to take that. You know that one of the teacher is no longer here because the teacher is now teaching mathematics. So we can also choose create by what specifying the term arm, and this one will be selected, will be pre-selected, and this other one we can select, and can select anyone from here and select any other one from here also. Now we can decide to view the already created subject teacher for this perspective for the 2015 third term in that belongs to the science department. Now we have that these ones were the ones that has been already created. That is, that Oteejay is created as subject teacher of SS2 mathematics, and also for SS2 the mathematics. So promise is the subject teacher of UBA 3A mathematics, and we can actually decide to edit this. When we decide to edit that, if we click on that edit, we can actually change that and change. Let's say for example want to change the person that is supposed to be teaching this thing. We can specify another person. Let's say it's Oteejay or Dayo, as the case may be, creating for himself. Now we have we can still go back there, and when we get back there we'll have access to view each and every one of them. Like this one, we click there, we can see the full detail of that is not perpetually active. This other one we can see the full detail here, and if you look at it, we see the modification that has been made over time on this particular this one. We see that this modification is that it was previously deactivated and it was made active. Now this is the detail, and if you look at the detail, find out that she is active. That is her portfolio as SS2 math teacher is active, and perpetually active, she is not perpetually active. This particular field is used to give her the leverage to actually work on this. Use this specific portfolio to work on the class data as the SS2A mathematics at the expiration of 2014-2015 third term. So if that term has expired, then it means that she cannot use that portfolio to work on to update the record of those students in that class. But if this place has been made perpetually active by the vice principal, then she can actually carry out that activity. Now you can decide to use this button to actually this particular record, maybe specifying that she teaches another class, and we can use this place to download this data as an Excel. When we click on that, we will download this data as an Excel, and the person can actually work on that data. If we data from that Excel. Now we can also decide to deactivate any of them here, and when we deactivate it, it means that if we deactivate this one, for example, it will follow that when Oteejay logs in, she will no longer view herself to be the SS2A math teacher. At this juncture, we have come to the end of this tutorial. We look forward to seeing you next tutorial, and make sure you sign up on our scholars.